Welcome back to another Ghost of Tsushima video. Yes, it's still a samurai build because let's be honest, I only play running all samurais. Occasionally some assassin, but I just like those classes a lot more than I like playing as a hunter. This peculiar build is no different than the ones we used to do, except we're going to ditch Masamune's edge because I tend to go with as much damage as possible. So we're going to be using a regular water katana, and we're going to go for the 25% increased damage. Now keep in mind, it's not additive, like it's not like 25% out of the damage we make overall. There's a lot more math involved, so all you have to keep in mind is we're going to be dealing a lot of damage. And also I decided to remove one resolve and actually get super armor, allowing us to tank those hits and hit everybody through their hits. And also I'm not using the bottle of liquid courage anymore, so I guess I can afford to ditch one resolve. And of course when it comes to techniques, we're going to be using Raging Flame, the increase in damage, one more resolve, and yeah, Hashiman's Frenzy. And this build is very special to me right now because that's the one build which allowed me to go way over my kill limit and actually go near 250 kills, which is a lot. Man, okay, we have an issue. I accidentally did not record the footage where I actually use, super armor efficiently. I thought I did, but guess what? I didn't press record, which is a rookie mistake, but bear with me. So my intent was to make a test. So I just wanted to see the build is the same, except instead of super armor, we still have the thief resolve, which you can see. Other than that, the build is exactly the same. The katana is the same. The techniques are the same. We still ditch the bottle of liquid courage, and yeah, we don't have super armor, which is unfortunate. And also I just noticed that a week later, because I took a little vacation, I came back to make the video and I was like, wait, I don't have the footage. Ah man, that's so unfortunate. So what should you keep in mind when it comes to nightmare survival as a samurai, as a tanky samurai, and actually as anybody? In my opinion, one of the hardest waves in this game is the first one, wave 0. It is hard because enemies tend to hit way harder than what they should normally hit for when they actually keep, when they spawn waves after waves. I don't know what it is, but they hit pretty. I noticed that they just hit very hard, and that's why you would sometimes see people die at the very start, because well, they underestimate how hard the enemies are hitting, and then they die. So always be cautious of wave 0, and if you can, just stick to killing people. Unless you're very, very confident, you better just stick to the team. You just stick near your teammates. And in case you want to be overzealous, just keep in mind that you're allowed to die. You're allowed to die, but just don't die places which makes it hard to get to you. What I mean is, don't die in the middle. I mean, try your best not to die when there are tangles spawning, right? It's so hard when you don't have a running to revive someone in the middle of I don't know, 4 tangles, 4 elephants. Like, don't die in those situations. Try to stay afar. When you see that it's risky, don't try to do it unless you're very confident you will make it. That's what I mean. Don't be overconfident, and if you die, don't do the bitch thing and leave. Like, just stick to your bullshit, right? Own it. Don't be a... Now, when it comes to super armor, it's so useful. It's way more useful, again, in my opinion, than having that faith resolve, because that faith resolve is, you get more value out of it if you have the bottle of liquid courage, because you can stack those resolve. But if you only have that one bottle, which is like a regular bottle just to heal, then you don't have much value, because you never even will be able to feel those resolve. I mean, it's there to, well, it's good to have, but I feel like you get way more value when you use super armor if you don't want to use Masamune's Edge or any other legendary. So super armor is pretty useful because guess what, you won't be interrupted when you fight. I mean, yeah, you can still be interrupted when the enemies do perform the heavy attacks, you can still be stopped, but other than that, especially with blast strikes, so it's all about synergy. When you use blast strikes and you using your your class ability, which in this case is Raging Flame, well, guess what, you can be hitting those enemies, and if they hit you, you don't care because you are provided with health because you have blast strike, so you can actually tank all those hits, and even if they damage you, you get your health back. So that's why I feel like super armor is so useful, and sometimes you get interrupted by bullshit and you don't have to worry about that when you use super armor. You can just stay there in their face and just tank all the hits. It's like yes, hit me. But that said, do not be overconfident using super armor because it's a thing, right? You feel like you don't have to block anymore because, well, you can tank the hits, and if you still have Raging Flame activated, well, yeah, you don't care because you're going to get the health back anyway. But if you don't, it's up to you to know what you can tank and what you should dodge or block or parry. And also be very cautious about the modifiers. Sometimes the enemies can be overpowered. It means that they can deal way more damage than usual. And that said, you should be way more careful than usual, especially when it comes to wave 0. Some people come, again, they don't read the modifiers, they go into wave 0, they feel they can handle it, they get bodied, and then they leave with the tail between the legs. They don't even have tails, they are tailless, legless, shameless. Yes, just mind your environment, know your modifiers, and you'll be okay. Right, there's nothing else, just about that. And also spread out, please spread out. There is no reason why 4 people should be defending A when B and C are attacked. You should always have a look, like, because that's the thing. People think, right, it's all about killing people. Yeah, I'm kind of. Nightmare Survival is, sometimes it's all about who will kill the most, but also sometimes you just want to chill. You don't want to be like stressed, right? Just want to play for fun, and that involves, sometimes not failing the mission. And in order not to fail the mission, you have to be on the lookout for which area is being attacked. And actually, when you see that 2 people are going somewhere, and let's say 2 people are going to A and B is about to be attacked, let those 2 people go to A and go defend B. At least if you feel like you're going to be overwhelmed at B, just roll and to try to waste time. You don't even have to beat them, just keep rolling and rolling and rolling until those 2 or 3 people defeat that wave and come help you. Don't try to be a hero, that's how you die. Honestly, in Ghost of Tsushima, if you try to be a hero, you're going to die all the time, unless you can handle it. Like, not everybody is suited to be a hero, so know your place. Now, when it comes to the build I was running in this particular video, all I can say is that it is great to have the extra damage, right? The damage is everything in this game. It's about how fast you can get rid of the waves, and having that extra damage means we can get rid of those waves very fast. And also, I feel like it's either me or this build allows you to get so many ways to heal, because you have the forbidden medicine, you have the bottle, which is very nice if you're about to die. You also have raging flames, which coupled with blast strikes means you're always going to get your health replenished, which is always a good thing. So I tend not to die a lot as a samurai overall, but I feel like with how many ways I can heal, it's really hard to die. So yeah, rest assured, even if you don't have a running in your team, you're going to survive just fine. It's just about paying attention again to all the attacks, modifiers, and also your teammates, because your teammates can fuck you over. I still miss the bottle of liquid courage because, well, it makes the game way easier. You don't have to worry about a thing, because everything is gonna be alright. It really is alright, because you know what, you're in trouble, bottle ultimate. You just keep spamming that, so it's fun, but it's also not fun. I prefer this build because it makes you actually fight, right? You are in the fight and you actually do something. Provided, yeah, super armor makes you not want to block or parry, but hey, it is what it is. So with in this particular video, I was able to have 239 kills, which is, it's a lot. But I scored a lot more, and again, it's unfortunate that I lost the video, but yeah, you can never go wrong with this build, unless you want to be over the sellers, and yeah, you don't want to do that. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye, and bye-bye.